Hello everyone and welcome. In today's Accuplacer Math Formula Sheet and Review Practice session, we'll go through 20 updated questions designed to help you prepare for the exam. When each question appears, pause the video first. Choose the answer you believe is correct, then comment your answer below before resuming the video to see the correct answer. Keep track of your score as you move through the questions, and let's get started. Flashcard 1. Which of the following expressions is 5 times as much as the sum of r and s5x r plus sb5 plus r plus scr plus sx5d r plus sx5? Pause and think of the answer before the reveal. The answer is D. Flashcard 2. What is the solution to the equation? 1/2x plus 3/2 x plus 1/1/4 equals 5/5 b 13 over 8 c 15 over 8 d 17 over 8. Pause and think of the answer before the reveal. The answer is C. Flashcard 3. What is the number of grams in 500 kilograms? 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams, 0.5 b, 5,000 c, 50,000 d, 500,000. Pause and think of the answer before the reveal. The answer is D. Flashcard 4. Robert sells 4 different flavors of jam at an annual farmer's market. The graph above shows the number of jars of each type of jam he sold at the market during the first 2 years. Which flavor of jam had the greatest increase in the number of jars sold from year 1 to year 2? A blueberry, B, grape, C, peach, D, strawberry. Pause and think of the answer before the reveal. The answer is A. Flashcard 5. In the xy plane, a line crosses the y-axis at the point 0,3 and passes through the point 4,5 dot. Which of the following is an equation of the line? On y equals 1/2x plus 3by equals 2x plus 3cy equals 1/2x, 4dy equals 2x4. Pause and think of the answer before the reveal. The answer is A. Flashcard 6. The amount of money M in dollars Paul earns can be represented by the equation M equals 12.5 hours plus 11, where H is the number of hours Paul works. Which of the following is the best interpretation of the number 11 inches? The equation of the amount of money in dollars Paul earns each hour be the total amount of money in dollars Paul earns after working each hours. C. The total amount of money in dollars Paul earns after working for 1 hour. D. The amount of money in dollars Paul earns in addition to an hourly wage. Pause and think of the answer before the reveal. The answer is D. Flashcard 7. The table gives the population of the 5 largest countries in the European Union in the year 2014. Which of the following is the closest to the mean population of these countries? 80.8 million, B, 64.3 million, C, 63.7 million, D, 60.8 million. Pause and think of the answer before the reveal. The answer is C. Flashcard 8. Which of the following fractions is equivalent to 6/9/8? 3/8, D 3/8, C. 15 over 8, D 15 over 8. Pause and think of the answer before the reveal. The answer is B. Flashcard 9. Water runs from a pump at a rate of 1.5 gallons per minute. At this rate, how long would it take to fill a tub with 150-gallon capacity? 10 minutes, B, 100 minutes, C, 225 minutes, D, 2,250 minutes. Pause and think of the answer before the reveal. The answer is B. Flashcard 10. The volume of a right rectangular prism is found by multiplying the length of the base by the width of the base by the width of the base by the height of the prism. A right rectangular prism has volume of 30 cubic inches if the height of the prism is 6 inches if the base of the prism. 5 square inches, B 24 square inches, C 36 square inches, D 180 square inches. Pause and think of the answer before the reveal. The answer is A. Flashcard 11. Jacoby followed a recipe that requires 2 cups of water for every 3 cups of flour. If he used 8 cups of flour, how many cups of water did he use? 2 2/3, B 4, C 5 1/3, D 12. Pause and think of the answer before the reveal. The answer is C. Flashcard 12 4x plus 5 plus 4x plus 8. Which of the following is equivalent to the expression above? A 42x plus 7b 8x plus 4c, 5x plus 17d, 8x plus 13. Pause and think of the answer before the reveal. The answer is Flashcard 13. It took Khalid 90 minutes to complete 40 tasks. Which of the following is an equivalent rate? A 10 tasks in 0.9 minutes, B 10 tasks in 2.25 minutes, C 10 tasks in 90 minutes, D 10 tasks in 22.5 minutes. Pause and think of the answer before the reveal. The answer is D. Flashcard 14. The table above shows a survey of 50 registered voters in a city. Each voter was asked whether they plan to vote yes or no on two different issues. If a voter who plans to vote yes on issue P is randomly selected, what is the probability that the voter also plans to vote yes on issue Q? A 0.16b, 0.36c, 0.4d, 0.67. Pause and think of the answer before the reveal. The answer is C. Flashcard 15. Which of the following values is equivalent to 53? A 1/15b1/125c, 15d, 125. Pause and think of the answer before the reveal. The answer is B. Flashcard 16. Which of the following expression is equivalent to x3 x25? X 10b x 15c x 25d x 30. Pause and think of the answer before the reveal. The answer is C. Flashcard 17. The elevation at the summit of Mount Whitney is 418 meters above sea level. Climbers begin at trailhead that is an elevation of 2,550 meters above sea level. What is the change in elevation to the nearest foot between the trailhead and the summit? 1 equals 0.3048 meters, 569 feet, B 5,604 feet, C 6,139 feet, D 14,685 feet. Pause and think of the answer before the reveal. The answer is C. Flashcard 18. 3x2y equals 15x equals 3. The two lines given by the equations above intersect in the xy plane. What is the value of the y coordinate of the point of the intersection? 7b, 3c, 3d, 7. Pause and think of the answer before the reveal. The answer is B. Flashcard 19. L equals 0, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. M equals 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. N equals 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Sets L, M, and are shown above. Which of the following sets represents L, M / N? 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 80, 100. B, 0, 10, 20, 40, 80, 100. C, 20, 40. D, 20. Pause and think of the answer before the reveal. The answer is B. Flashcard 20. Triangle PQR lies in the XY plane and the coordinates of vertex Q are 2. 3. Triangle PQR is rotated 180 degrees clockwise about the origin and then reflected across the y-axis to produce PQ, where vertex Q corresponds to vertex Q of triangle PQR. What are the coordinates of Q? 3, 2b, 3, 2c, 2, 3d, 2, 3. Pause and think of the answer before the reveal. The answer is D.